There, it's Friday, June 5th. Can you believe this already? June 5th. And Friday. I can't believe it's Friday. I had so many plans for the weekend. It's Friday. Guess I either need to work very fast or give up on the plans, move them forward. Um, yeah, so just trying to keep my head above water here, be creative, and take advantage of the of what I have here. So yesterday I started a process, and I'm planning out a sort of. Well, I was thinking about it as an open studio, and maybe there'll be like an open studio event and then like an art fair. But the idea would be to create an online space, web page, a portal that people can see, short interviews with all these different artists. And then there would be information of dates, times in which they would be available in their studio for live sessions. So spreading that out over like a week, maybe 2 weeks, would allow us to manage it. I'd like to use Zoom for this so that I can record the sessions and use that material also to promote an online gallery of sales and things, and then utilize the percentage for PRNX. Normally, we would take 10% here in the studio, in the space for our open studio events, and I'm thinking that maybe what we do is we donate that 10% to a charity for artists. And I've been looking at some different queer art charities to see which ones we might want to work with and help out with this. It's a little antithetical to be putting all that into it for the benefit of others, I guess. But what I'm really trying to do here is build some community and some sustainability, and I'm looking towards the future because in this very moment, the residency itself is doing okay. We're taken care of for a few more months, and what I'd like to see is the community growing and being invested in the future of the residency and the programming and the community that's building up around it. So I feel like it's an investment and it's the right thing to do in the moment. So trying to map that out and explore what that's going to look like, and how to do that in conjunction with the show so there's no duplication of work, but also the benefits are out there for the artists participating in the residency and the show as well. So I'm super, it's going to be really interesting, and it gives me the opportunity to connect with a whole another group of artists, and evolve the community outward some more. So I think that's going to be a very good thing. The news today is not great. If you look at the articles in New York Times, there's a video about the true death count in Mexico. I experience it that way, so it's really nice to see it in the news that way because the Mexican media is, talking about the reopening and and not focusing on the fact that the deaths are continuing to rise, and it's fairly extreme. We're now number 7 in the world for deaths and infections. So that's a pretty significant statement when the health minister and the president are working so hard to try to open things up and pretend like things are normal. And you could see that effect in the streets. By the behavior of people and businesses opening and things. And so it's very frustrating to be a small business owner and know that you really need to be open, but the opening relies very heavily on the trust of the public, international tourism to return here. And at the moment, I don't trust it. My impulse is to pack my bags and leave before it gets even worse. But I suspect it's just going to be like this through at least September. So that obviously puts into jeopardy the Existimo show for October. But we have to keep moving forward as if it's going to happen. So, that these are the realities of things right now. So. I'm hoping today to spend time on my semillas. I need to get some layering with the resin in there, and to map out this open studio art fair event, yet to be named, and be able to provide the artists with some more direction about what the expectations would be and how we would perform this and everything. So I think it's a it's a great project, and I like having things on my plate that allow me to balance my focus between personal and community and thinking more about the future, so that I'm not too. It's great to be present in the moment, but sometimes the moment is kind of terrifying.